Making huge profits reselling job lots on Amazon FBA. Stick around, guys. Hey, what is up, guys? My name is John. Thank you all very much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I source job lots using online arbitrage and the Facebook marketplace, and how to make substantial profits with minimum investment reselling on Amazon FBA. Reselling job lots can be extremely profitable. However, sourcing profitable job lots can be a little bit tricky. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, and of course I'm going to be using the Facebook marketplace, and I'm also going to discuss the importance of keywords. So I'll switch over now and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so this is me on the Facebook marketplace now. As I was saying, you have to kind of watch with the importance of keywords. Now I mean by your search terms. You can of course just search through all the listings, but this particular topic is going to be about job lots. What I wouldn't advise you to do is to type in the search term job lots. Reason being is because when people are selling job lots and they are writing in the title job lots, generally they will be looking for a higher price. Now this goes for loads of different things, like for example, don't search for the keyword antique, because if someone is selling something that's and they know it's antique and they are genuinely saying it is antique, then they're going to be looking for a much higher price, and in some cases are looking for much more than the actual value of the item, because it's not worth what they expect it is. Just because it's antique doesn't mean it is worth as much as they think it is. So just be careful with your keyword search terms and always do your research before you buy. So I'm going to play around with some keywords. I will source something and then I'll get straight back to you. Okay guys, so I found something straight away. I used the search term play, or keyword play, and that would obviously bring up loads of different things. It could be kids' toys and PlayStation, which is what I'm looking at here mostly. I have found a job lot right here, and it is a PlayStation bundle. So bundle could be a good keyword too, so I'd probably check bundle, but PlayStation bundle, and it is selling for £65. Okay, so this is a very good find, and it was only put up 2 hours ago. The individual is selling, apparently they're all working before I say it, but the individual is selling 2 original PlayStation 2 consoles, a PlayStation 3 console, I believe it is the 80GB edition, and 7 official Sony PlayStation 2 DualShock 2 controllers, and a bunch of games, and also memory cards. I'm not going to look at the memory cards because I don't think they are official. I believe one may be official, but I don't think the rest are. The controllers, I've already checked this listing by the way. The controllers, I have checked them, they are all official and apparently working in good condition DualShock 2 official Sony controllers. That is a mouthful. And apparently the consoles are working perfectly. They also have the wires, the official cables, and a bunch of games, but I'm not going to check the games. So I'm going to check this out on Amazon, because I believe this could be a little gold mine right here for £65. I will check this on Amazon and I'll get straight back to you. Okay, so we have the Sony official PlayStation 2 DualShock 2 controller. Now remember, we have 7 of these. Now they are all used of course, but apparently in good working condition, and we have 21 used. So I'm going to check the Helium 10 here, and this is the sales history, and as you can see this will sell several times per month. Okay, so this is over 30 days and it is sold several times per month. Now each dip indicates a minimum of 1 sale, so I'm going to check the used listings and see how much I would get for as a prime seller. Now this is important. Someone commented the other day and they stated that, Keith I believe it was, they were asking would it not be more profitable selling yourself and fulfilling it yourself as opposed to Amazon FBA. Well, I just want to say that in certain circumstances it's very rare that you're going to make more selling it yourself as merchant fulfilled. Reason being is because when you send it to Amazon FBA, you can command a much higher price as a prime seller, because loads of people that buy from Amazon will genuinely only buy from Amazon. They will only buy prime. I'm the prime example. I am a Prime member and I use Amazon for literally everything, but I only ever buy Prime stock. I only buy stuff that Amazon are actually selling and fulfilling themselves, and this is a kind of thing that will command a much higher price if you send into Amazon FBA. And although the fees are higher with FBA, you will still make more in the long run because you can put the price up. And I'll give you an example. I'll try and get an example right here. Okay, so there's a perfect example. So used and good, the first one here is in used good condition and it's selling for £6.44 and a £3.50 delivery. Now the Prime ones start at £13.69. So the fact is that even though it may even out the amount that you'll actually be getting, the Prime one will sell well before people will buy the one that says £13.69 before they buy the one that says £6.44. That is, it's not always the case, but it is usually the case, and that's why people tend to do FBA as opposed to merchant fulfilled. But anyway, yeah, I'll get back to the video. So the Prime one here starts at £13.69. So that's what I'll be matching now. I've got 7 of these. So I'll look at I can't actually take away how much the product cost would be because this is a job lot, so you can try and estimate it, but there's quite a lot of items here, so I'll just be looking at how much the fees would be. So 13.69, the fees are £4.85, so your net profit would be £8.84, times that by 7 because I have 7 of these. And then of course you take away a small margin of the cost of product. Bear in mind this is a job lot, so it's a bit tougher to do it like that. But yeah, straight away that is substantial profit. 7 times £8.84, you'd be looking roughly about £60 profit there. So with the control pads alone, we have almost matched the cost of product, so that is great. So pretty much anything after this is going to be sheer profit. Okay, so I'm now looking at the official Sony PlayStation 2 console. It is not the Slimline, it is the original, so it's right here, and I'll check the listing. On the listing, it has got 12 used, starting from £32.99. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to check how many sales. So again, this has got several sales per month. Okay, this is still a very good seller in this day and age. A lot of classic things, kind of like retro, vintage sort of stuff, they still do great on Amazon. It's not just eBay that these sell good on. In fact, you probably make more selling this on Amazon, probably quicker too, than what you would on eBay, surprisingly enough. But yeah, look at the sales rank right there. It's dipped down to 462. That is an amazing BSR. But again, several sales per month. Okay, so I'm going to check the used ones and see if we can get a Prime one. Okay, so the first one listed is actual Prime. It's £32.99. Used acceptable, full of testing, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, I'd just be matching this at £32.99. Now I've got 2 of these, so I'm going to check. So I'm going to go back on here on 10 and check how much profit I'll be looking at. Okay, so 32.99, £26 profit. So you're looking roughly about £50 profit for the both of them. This is going to be more or less sheer profit now because the control pads already covered the cost of product. So this is pretty much sheer profit now. So £50 up straight away from one job lot sheer profit. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to check the PlayStation 3. Okay, so this is the PlayStation 3 console. It is the 80GB model. It has got 10 used, starting from £53.98. Great. And we scroll down, look at here on 10, and again there is several sales per month. So again, that is really, really good. This should be a reasonable seller. In fact, pretty much all of that would be a reasonable seller, and you should be able to make your money pretty quickly back on all of this. So I'm going to check the used ones and see how much they go for. Okay, perfect. So this is kind of what you're hoping for. You can see the first one at £53.98 is actually merchant fulfilled, whereas the first Prime one starts at £69.95. That is the first Prime one, so this would be the one I would indeed be matching. So I'm going to go back and I'll check how much profit there would be in that. We'll be selling it at £69.95. And there you have it. You've got £59.34 profit. Now this is an estimated profit, it is not an exact profit, it is roughly estimated. Bear in mind that the cost of product is already more or less been covered from the sales of the control pad. So the PlayStation 2 consoles and the PlayStation 3 console is sheer profit now. And if you look right here, it is number 7 in consoles, so that would do great. But also what we have in this job lot is a bunch of PlayStation 2 games and also 8MB memory cards. I believe one is an official. Some of the games could go for a really good price. It's not what I'm going to be looking at today, but the fact is this is an amazing find. The cost of product was £65 all in, and you're going to get a really good return on this and a reasonably fast return on this. But I'm going to switch back and we'll have a little chat. So there you have it guys, job lots can indeed be an amazing way to make some really good profit reselling on Amazon FBA. Again, just be wary of what you're buying. Always make sure to just do your research thoroughly before you go ahead and decide to make the purchase, and also make sure you're actually allowed to sell the item in the first place. But the truth is, there is always profit to be made on the Facebook marketplace. It just can be a bit tricky finding it, so just play around with keywords. That keyword there was quite simply play. That was the keyword, and straight away that came up. It was a PlayStation bundle. Even though PlayStation wasn't actually in the title, it was just saying PS bundle. PlayStation or play, the keyword, was indeed in the description of the item. So yeah, just mess around with keywords, and that way you will increase your chances of finding good profit. So hopefully you have found some form of value in this video, and if you have, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing, that way you would not miss a thing. And as always guys, thank you all very much for watching, take care, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.